My delivery is too strong. My delivery is too strong for the people. Welcome back, family. I pray y'all are doing well as we off top. You already know. Give the Most High all the honor, the glory, all praise, and worship Yahuwah. We thank Yahuwah for Yahushua who hung, bled, and died. Hey, let me do this response back to some of the newer people and a lot of the older people who know me. When the Most High chooses us, everybody don't speak the same. Some people have the quiet, smooth voice. The delivery is different. Now, I've been told this a whole lot of times that I'm too raw. I'm too rough. And I love that. And I say all the time, I'm not trying to fit in. I love to fit out. And I always say, for those who the message reach, it's for them. See, let me say something that's going to make a whole lot of people mad. A lot of people want to criticize how I talk. You could have choose better words. You should have said this. You shouldn't have talked about this. You shouldn't have talked about that. But when you listen at the radio, that you can go down the street and play with your children in the back seat and listen to what some of these rappers are saying, the sex that they talking about doing, the putting thumbs up in the booty, that's all. The song is so raw and sexual that the radio can't even hardly edit it and blurt it out, block it out. Or when they go to the schools, the languages that they hear, or some of the language they already have heard from the kinfolks. And some of y'all are worried about a delivery. You should have said this, you should have said that. I understand your concern. But see, who gonna reach the real and raw folks out here? Everybody don't talk like Joel Osteen. Everybody don't talk like Bishop Jakes. Some of your ministers who are unpopular are raw and uncut. And those are the ones you don't see. Those are the ones you don't hear about. Those are the ones that don't have the huge platform. But that's the one right there. If you talk to that dope dealer right there, if you talk to that thug that got delivered, that gangster got delivered right there, they'll tell you it took a thug to reach a thug. See, I don't know who this man is. I saw this video, this guy, I don't know his name, but they was talking to him, and I think Geno Jennings was there. I think it was at his church. And I could just feel that heart of that man. That man said, I'm from the streets. That man said, if you gonna be watching over me, I forgot his exact words, and my soul is on the line. He said, I don't want no soft, rinky-dink, ain't been through nothing type of dude trying to preach to me. He said, give me the raw and uncut pastor that came from the streets. See, everybody don't understand that. And the ones that I know that used to be from, let me give you a great example of a well-respected man. He's left us, but his teachings will live on. Destined Ministry, Pastor Stephen Darby, raw and uncut. Used to be in the dope game, been locked up. When you could listen to some of the people who watched him and listened to him, man, when I listen to that dude, man, I stopped selling dope. I stopped selling drugs, man. And they wasn't worshiping Pastor Darby. They were saying the Most High used his delivery in the way to reach them where other pastors with the organ players and hooping and hollering, it wouldn't reach them because Pastor Darby cut you right down the middle. Pastor Leonard D. Cochran cut you right down the middle. There are some pastors who are not so caught up in Christianity, and they will get you with their strong delivery. That's why I'm glad we all are different. And to those that accept the strong delivery, that's who it was for. But But then you got these Christians out here, if you say one little word like damn, like, ooh, Man, I said that growing up, give me the raw and uncut pastor. Give me the pastor that used to be on them drugs. Give me the one that used to sell that dope. Give me the one that been delivered because he know how to reach. He's been there. He's been at the lowest just like the one he's talking to right now. So much of you can't worry about the delivery in that sense. I understand if it's somebody that's not sent by the Most High. But when you look at Hebrew brothers, we are raw and uncut. But you've been brainwashed through Christianity with a fake Jesus, with a fake gospel and some demonic spirits. I'm not talking about everybody. That's why I do these Bible studies that we keep having about the other Jesus. Many people claiming to be Jesus. That forever loving, accepting anything, get you into heaven Jesus. That white Jesus. That's what you've been fooled with. But when you look at Judah, when you look at David, when you look at Solomon, when you look at these men were not punks by a long shot. We've been brainwashed with the wrong type of teaching. Judah, Israel, men were rough, all rough, and bold. Most of us out here are just still lost. Think about all these gangsters and thugs that have shot each other up, murdered each other, killed each other. If they really knew who they were, you shooting your own brother. You done broken your own brother's house. You done shot that man up because he stepped on your shoes. He bumped into you in the club. Just like me and Brother Chris was talking about. Shout out to my boy. Can we talk or not talk? Brother Chris said when he found out the truth, he cried out. Our men have been beat down and lost for a long time, but a lot of us have woke up. So that's why when I look at different people, even Brother Chris, his delivery, I love it. I may not agree with everything that Pastor Geno Jennings is saying, but I love his delivery. It's quite a few men I love their delivery. And I know where to draw the line that if I agree with this, oh, fine. If I don't agree with this, fine. Ain't no love lost. That's the way you see it. I don't see it that way. And I can still get a whole lot of great information out of them. And that's the way I do. When I study and this and that, folks, I'm using my discernment. See, a lot of people didn't like Pastor Arnold Murray, his delivery of Shepherd's Chapel when he passed away years ago. I just got news his other son just passed away. But his delivery was so straight to the point that it made most of the prosperity preachers mad. And when he talked about the serpent seed doctrine, he made a whole lot of folks hate him. And when he went against the rapture, he made a whole lot of people hate him, and still to this day. But his teachings, oh man. His delivery, oh man. It's just like music, and I'll close with this. It's so many people who gotta have music to go to church. I need the music, man. Or the preacher gotta have a musician to back him up. Can you preach without music? Can you teach without music? Can you have your own delivery without music? And that's one thing I loved about Pastor Stephen Darby. When it was time to preach and teach, y'all give my sons a hand. And the sons go sit down. And now it's just time for the word. His delivery wasn't like the T.D. Jakes. Geno Jennings' delivery is not like T.D. Jakes. You got men out here whose delivery is totally different than the next man. So you're going to pick and choose who you're going to listen to. Some of y'all may say, well, I don't listen to none of them no way. It don't even bother me, JT. I understand it also. Because you're studying to show yourself approved. But there are quite a few men I listen to, man, that I love to hear. And I'm going to make sure that, hey, it's lining up with scripture. The delivery don't bother me. A lady asked me years ago, don't such and such and them, they delivery, don't it bother you? No. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. Do you know how much cussing I done heard all my life? Do you know how much cussing I have done all my life? Do you know how much raw and uncut stuff I done seen and heard? So the Most High was never looking for people who speak proper. Somebody, that don't went over somebody's head. He always said, I'm going to speak for you. I'm going to tell you what to say. And in this day's time, in this generation now, you sure need some raw and uncut folks out here who going to give you the word and not sugarcoat it. To those that love the sugarcoating, that's them. But to those that like it raw and uncut, let's go. Shalom, family.